Does my dog truly love me? Or is this all a deep-rooted plot because I'm a big feeding machine? If you've ever found yourself in that deep of confusion in whether or not your dog is in love with you as much as you are, here are 10 signs you should look out for. Number 1. They always want to sleep close to you. From their ancestors, members of the wolf pack always shared the same sleeping space while they maintained a protective sleeping position, their nose facing the direction of the wind to pick up threatening scents from their sleep while they backed the remaining pack members, forming a protective circle. But if your pooch snoozes carelessly around you or your bedroom, that's a big sign that they feel safe around you, and that's part of their undying love and affection for you. If they can effortlessly lay down their inherent defensive mechanism and creep into your arms late at night, it's because they see you as a member of their inner circle and deeply cherish you. Number 2. Give you their toys. Most dogs do not like sharing and are at least interested in equality. When dogs live together, they tend to form a dominance hierarchy from the top dog to the member with the least rank in the pack. Unlike humans that will organize roundtable dinners and equally share from a bowl of soup, dogs will rather make a hellish scene than give out their toys to other dogs to play with. So if your dog constantly brings torn out toys and presents which might hold no value to you, it's a big time show of affection considering their non-sharing nature. So you don't just take these presents and toss them away. Take them and give your pooch a warm back pat. This is you saying that you appreciate their kindness. Because remember, it's the thought that counts. Number 3. They get super excited when they see you. So you know how kids get overly excited when that favorite uncle walks in during the holidays? Yep, it's the same for dogs even more. Another way your furry friend will express their love for you is the level of excitement they show when you walk through that door, or as much as pick your scent from a distance away. They're less concerned about how you look, if you had a bad hair day, whether your breath really stinks, or you're covered in sweat. You'll find them jumping around in excitement, rapidly wagging their tails, and will most likely jump straight at you. So if you ever leave your pet at home for even just a few hours, you can bet the next question on their minds will be, where on earth are you? Number 4. Locking eyes with you. When your dog gives you that adorable gaze, they experience a burst of oxytocin. Oxytocin is the love hormone, the same one a mother gets while she stares into her newborn's eyes. Conversely, dogs only give out eye contact to other members or people they feel might be a threat. They tend to ward them off with an aggressive expression and stare, but when it comes to the ones they love, it's like black versus white. They give off a more gentle and subtle look, showing off those adorable puppy eyes while staring right into your soul. Your pooch will always crave to share these thrilling moments with you because they adore and trust you. And that alone can be the highlight of their entire day. Number 5. They love to follow you around. If your pooch follows you around toe to toe through every corner of the house, to your dresser, to your reading room, the kitchen, and where you do your business, just know they are so attached to you, and they can't do without you. It's a great sign that they value and treasure your presence a whole lot. They always want to watch you and anticipate your next move and make sure they're available to join in. So if you notice your pet constantly spying on you or guarding your steps all around the house, just know they absolutely crave your presence. Number 6. They constantly lean against you. To dogs, leaning is equivalent to throwing a hug. Everyone needs a hug at one point or the other. So does your canine. This doggy version of a hug gives them comfort, reassurance, and safety. A dog will never come so close to you. Talk more of leaning against you if you're a stranger, a threat, or if they dislike you. Your dog might lean against you when they feel scared, anxious, or agitated. This is because they see you as a protector, and they feel most vulnerable around you. So yet again, this is another sign to pick up on while studying your dog's behavior in order to find out if they truly love and care about you. Even if you don't spend enough time in the home, as long as you've established an ongoing bond with your dog, they will always sneak up to lean on your legs or shoulders. Number 7. Stealing your socks. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell. They depend more on this than their hearing and visual senses. Dogs like smelling you. In fact, research has proven that your fragrance is your dog's favorite. That's why in your absence, they will go ahead to bury their heads in your laundry baskets or regularly steal your socks. This is because these socks have an already concentrated smell of you. Together with their heightened sense of smell, this is enormous for them. Studies have shown that your scent may affect your dog's brain in the same way a fragrance used by a loved one triggers a reaction in you. So this goes to say, if your dog truly loves you, they love your scent too. Number 8. They respond to your name. It's not a new thing for dogs to respond when their names are called, but it gets more interesting when they respond to their owners' names too. So even if they don't see you yet, just hearing the sound of your name can throw them in a state of euphoria, and almost immediately you can see your dog jumping around, anticipating your presence. Sometimes when choosing pet names for your pooch, it's important to go with something not too short or too long. This makes it easy for them to recognize their names and get used to this on time. So if your dog is able to recognize your very complex name, it just means it took extra effort for them. And in the natural sense, they will do this for someone they value as important, which is you. Number 9. You're second place only after food. So here's where the rivalry lies. If you place a bowl of food on the right and then place yourself on the left, chances are your hungry canine will go straight for the food and will only come to you when they empty that food bowl. But this doesn't mean they love you less or only see you as a feeding machine. When wild dogs go hunting, they gorge themselves on meat from their prey way beyond their satisfaction because they don't know when next they'll find another hunt. Your pet dog has evolved to always be on alert for food. Their nature is to find and hunt for their own food, so even if you feed them 2 to 3 times daily, their excitement each time never diminishes as they are always on the lookout for food. Your pooch will eventually come by and snuggle next to you after their great meal, and this is them saying, "Yeah, I love food, but I love you twice as much." And on number 10, they lick you. Licks are big signs of love and affection from our pets. Dogs will lick each other as a sign of greeting or to show affection to each other. Licking is a natural action for dogs, and they do this to show affection towards their owners. They could lick your face off if they get access to it. If not, they can go for other places, such as your hands or feet. So if you've ever wondered why your dog has this crazy obsession with smooching their tongue all over your face, it's another sign that they love and cherish you. So, as you now know, there are tons of ways your canine will employ just to communicate their love. And just because they don't write or speak doesn't hinder the expression of this love. From sleeping next to you to holding prolonged gazes or even stealing your socks. Dogs communicate with us all day long, and whether we know it or not, we're talking right back to them through a variety of verbal and nonverbal cues. They have greatly evolved to communicate with us emotionally. Really and truly, they are man's best friends.